Welcome, everyone. I'm Cindy Hsu with Channel 2 News, and I'm honored to be your host tonight. Happy Lunar New Year! Now, as you know, one of the main traditions of the New Year is the Lion Dance to usher in prosperity and success for the year. And we want to thank the Lion Dance Troupe of Chinese American Arts Council. They were wonderful. Now, as we move on to our evening's program, let me say a few words about why this is such an important holiday for billions of Asians. Lunar New Year, or the Spring Festival, is a time when Asian families around the world gather in celebration. While we say goodbye to the Year of the Tiger, we say hello to the Year of the Rabbit. The Rabbit Year is marked by patience and luck, and some say that this is the year you'll be rewarded for past sacrifices. Let me say a few words about AABDC's Lunar New Year celebration and how special it is. Back in 2000, AABDC began a tradition that would symbolize New York City's appreciation of Lunar New Year and respect for the Asian community. With the support of Empire State Building, John Wong, the founder of AABDC, organized the annual lighting ceremony to turn the building lights to red and gold in celebration of the new year. And the event has attracted wide attention throughout the Asia and Asian American communities in the United States. Since then, AABDC started holding its annual Lunar New Year Gala to celebrate the new year with traditional Chinese lion dancing, performances, live music, and a cocktail reception. We are privileged to be able to host many of these celebrations here at Federal Hall National Memorial, one of the most American and historic landmarks as Asian Americans. We are proud of being both Asian and American. Let's see. Yes, I know where I am now. Now I would like to introduce our guests of honor. Consul General of Malaysia in New York, Mr. Amir Farid Abul Hassan. Consulate General of the Republic of Indonesia in New York, Mr. Wananto Adi. Consul for Economic Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia in New York, Mr. Herbayu Norlambang. State Senator Iwan Chu. Deputy Commissioner of New York State Department of Labor, Linda Sun. Director of Asian Affairs, New York State Governor's Executive Chamber, Elaine Fan. Senior Advisor, United States Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, Lisa Hofflick. Community Liaison of Community Engagement Decision, Office of City Council Speaker Adrian Adams, Jun Young On. I also wanted to highlight our generous corporate sponsors for this year's gala: Con Edison, Colgate-Palmolive, Diageo, Lunar New York City, Macy's, Tile Tark Agency, and Slow Brew. Their contributions have made this year's event possible, so thank you. We are also very grateful to have a great list of partner organizations this year: Admirasia, Chinatown Partnership, Chinese American Arts Council, TAAF, Queens College, Partnership for New York City, NYC. They can't burn us all and make us visible. Now, before we enjoy cultural performances, I'm pleased to invite our honored guests to make brief remarks. First up is Frank Wu, President of Queens College and a trailblazing Asian American. At Queens College, the University of California, Hastings College of the Law, and at Wayne State University Law School, he was the first Asian American to serve in his roles at each of the institutions. Born in America to Chinese immigrants, Frank is the author of Yellow: Race in America Beyond Black and White, and co-author of Race, Rights, and Reparation: Law and the Japanese American Internment. Please welcome Frank Wu.
I believe in this nation, as my parents did when they crossed the Pacific Ocean, like so many of you and your parents and grandparents, like our ancestors who built the transcontinental railroad which united these United States. This nation beckons with freedom and opportunity. Yet we must work together to put our principles into practice. During the past 2 years, of the pandemic, as we sheltered at home, we saw in those viral videos that circulated so much hatred. People who attacked the elderly, who attacked women, who attacked elderly women, shouting slurs at them, spitting upon them, shoving them to the ground so hard that their bones were broken, sent to the hospital in critical condition, stabbing them, even shooting them. And when this started, people would say to me, "Oh, it's just random violence." But we saw so much of it. This hatred, as people said, "Go back to where you came from. This virus is your fault. You made us sick." That it became clear this was a pattern. And it was about the color of our skin, the texture of our hair, the shape of our eyes. Never mind if we were Korean or Filipino or Burmese or even in some instances Chicano. And never mind if we were third generation, if we helped to build the Chinatowns of New York City. Yet I still have the same hope my parents did, and I trust that you do as well. Why? Because words matter. And now that we have seen this, so many have joined us in standing up and speaking out against hate. So we know that we have allies in this fight. Coalitions matter, because we cannot do this alone. 20 million Asian Americans, 10% of the New York City population. That sounds like those are big numbers, but we need to reach out to our brothers and sisters who face the same issue of racial profiling. We need to march with the Black Lives Matter movement. When my father, an immigrant, was watching the trial of the killers of Mr. George Floyd, transfixed as so many of us were, he remarked to me, and some of you know, as I do, that in these Asian immigrant households, it's not often that fathers and sons have conversations, but my father said to me, what they did to that man was wrong. And I knew that for him, even though we rarely talk about these issues, that he, in that moment, identified, we are not the model minority. We are not perpetual foreigners. We are members of this nation who have staked our family's fortunes on this side of the Pacific, and we belong. This is our moment. Finally, I'll conclude by saying actions matter. As a college president, sometimes students call me out and they say, "Is this real or are you just performative?" And I know that the students have it right, that it is not enough to give a speech. It is not enough to come to a Lunar New Year celebration. Those of us who are leaders, and every one of you in this room is a leader, we have an obligation in our day-to-day lives to address not just the hatred and bigotry which is in your face, but what is subtle, the implicit bias, the microaggressions, those comments about how do you like it in our country? My, you speak English so well. Where are you really from? As if to suggest that we cannot be New Yorkers through and through. I'll conclude by saying this. We are gathered here at a historic site, and that is what makes me so proud to be an American, because true to our principles, anybody, any ethnicity, any faith, whatever language they speak, whatever their sexual orientation, can come to this nation, remake themselves, write the scripts of their own lives, and insist, I am an American. And they can be invited into these halls where history was made by the very founders. That is what makes this nation great. This city upon a hill, an experiment in self-governance, a diverse democracy, which is ours if we can keep it. Thank you so much. This is truly a new year, a new era. Stand up and speak out. Thank you so much.
All right. I have the great honor to introduce Catherine Wild, President and CEO of the nonprofit Partnership for New York City, whose members are the city's global business leaders and major employers. The partnership played a major role in helping New York City recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Prior to taking over as partnership CEO in 2000, Wild led the partnership's citywide affordable housing, neighborhood revitalization, and business investment programs. She is an urban policy expert and represents the business community on advisory panels dealing with everything from infrastructure to the environment and workforce development. Please welcome Catherine Wild.
Thank you. You know, tonight, it was only last week that we saw the anniversary of Michelle Go's tragic death. And I just want to share with all of you that New York's business community so identifies with the challenges facing the Asian American community in New York and with the impact of hate crimes on our city. I'm called regularly by employers who are reporting to me harassment, attacks, and overwhelmingly, these are attacks aimed at Asian American, particularly women. It's having a real impact on getting people back to the office, on getting people back on the subways. This is not just a problem for the Asian American PI community. This is a problem we all share. So I was very glad when John Wang, who has led the business economic development activities for so many years to connect us to the Asian American community, when he asked me to come tonight to join you in this historic space to recognize the importance of this issue and the importance of all of us who love New York City, who love this country, to fight back against hate crime, and most particularly in the Asian American PI community. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to celebrate the diversity and tolerance of New York City and to pledge to work with you to make this a safe city for all New Yorkers. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. New York Governor Kathy Hochul could not be here tonight, but has sent Elaine Phan, Director of Asian American Affairs, in her place. Please welcome Elaine Phan.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Elaine. I'm the Director of Asian Affairs for New York State Governor Kathy Hochul. Unfortunately, she has a scheduling conflict and she cannot be here tonight. But I just want to make sure I send the greetings to John Wang, who is the Board of Director on ESD right now, and also to many friends like Frank, Cassie, who made keynote speeches just now. I know tonight we're all on a mission to actually launch the Anti-Asian Prejudice Alliance. And we're also here to celebrate the most important occasion, Lunar New Year. I have a prop from Governor Kathy Hochul. I would like to invite John Wang and maybe Frank and Cassie if you want to, and I can present the prop to all of you. Thank you.
Now we are going to listen to some music and performances. Please welcome students from I School of Music and Art to perform Feeling Good. The school has been a staple of Long Island for more than 15 years and focuses on creating a fun, positive environment for every student to achieve their own goals. Please welcome I School of Music and Art.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Thank you for coming out on such a beautiful night, January night. We are from the I School of Music and Art in Syosset. We are so happy to be here today in this amazing venue. Please give it up for everyone who organized this event, all the caterers, bartenders, everyone who got us all here. Give everyone a round of applause, please. I School of Music and Art aims to give kids just like this every opportunity they can to play live. We want to get them into every venue we can, every stage we can, and even every country we can. We bring our kids internationally. Over the summer, last summer, and previous years, we have gone to China and Germany. This summer, we're returning to Germany with a rock band program, a program about how old music has become new music called Crossing Over, and we're also going to be bringing chamber music there as well. So if you have a young child who'd like to go to Germany this summer, come see us at iSchool. We'd love to take them. Ready? And just push the volume forward. And now, our first song.
Feeling Good by Muse.
Jeremy, shoot out the D. I got you. Go down. Good. Ready? All right, remember that distortion. One, two. What's up? Yeah. Ready? One. G minor. One, two, three, do.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Weeds drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonflies all out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace till the day is done, and this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Yeah, the freedom is mine, and you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
All right, next, we have the New Asia Chamber Music Society. Based in New York City, NACMS is committed to bringing audiences exciting chamber music performances of the highest caliber and innovation. Today they bring us Horses Galloping on Battlefield.
Hello. Happy New Year. Hi, my name is Andy Lin. Well, this is really loud, sorry. And I'm the Artistic Director of New Asia Chamber Music Society. I'm very honored to be here to play some music for you guys. I'm here with my colleagues, Keiko, Matt, and Jen. And as you can see, we are a little more, there's a combination between the violin, viola, cello, and also the erhu. So this is what we do. We try to come together and we bring different genre of music for everyone. So here it is what we present to you. 战马奔腾, Battle Horses Galloping. Thank you.
All right, are you ready to see some dancers? Yes? Okay, please welcome AK Family Dance Studio for their hip-hop dance performance. AK Family was founded in 2012 in New York and has a strong influence on hip-hop culture in the New York Chinese community.
Big paper, so I deal with big haters. Big paper, so I deal with big haters. Big paper, so I deal with big haters. Got it out the mud, they ain't do me no favor. Ain't no bitch like her, that's why these bitches don't like her. I respect shit starters, not no shit typers. 3-year break, I still get the shit hyper. Shot back to the top, don't make a bitch sniper. Big body, they can fuck with me hardly. Body anybody saying they don't want my body. Some bitches move culture out the costly. Got these hoes nervous, I can spit it to their heartbeat. Super valid, anytime I get callous. Platinum plaques hang on every wall in my palace. Clips still push to anybody speaking malice. Fashion icon, couple million for my stylist. 5 number ones, you got 5 number nuns. Sleeping on Cardi, all that napping shit done. Off with your head, all that capping shit done. And I got Hollywood waiting when this rapping shit done. I get big paper, so I deal with big haters. Got it out the mud, they ain't do me no favors. Got it out the club, they ain't do me no favors. Cardi this, Cardi that makes me most famous. Big paper, so I deal with big haters. Big paper, so I deal with big haters. I get big paper, so I deal with big haters. Got it out the mud, they ain't do me no favors.
Yeah, what's your day today? Saturday drip, 하나 둘씩 서러운 저 픽 Saturday drip, me and my clique 찍어서 pick
소리치지 베니베디 비치 Like she just back 자신감이 넘치지 Is it real? 놀란 표정들이 이건 꿈아니지만 we are not the world
Come on, 1, 2, 3, hit it!
Now, once again, we are going to welcome our wonderful students from I School of Music and Art to the stage to perform I Will Return.
When you close your eyes, day rewinds all the laughs and stupid fights. You and I, we roll like thunder in the skies. Just like the party breaks at dawn and never stops for long. I will return, don't you ever hang your head. I will return, and every song and each sunset, our memory is always within reach. I will return, I will return, don't you ever hang your head. When you're feeling empty, I will be the fool to keep on pushing on down a lonely street. And I'm always in the shotgun seat, home like headlights on the barn, never gone for long. I will return, don't you ever hang your head. I will return, and every song and each sunset, our memory is always within reach. I will return, I will return, don't you ever hang your head. I will return, don't you ever hang your head. I will return, don't you ever hang your head. I will return, and every song and each sunset, our memory is always within reach. I will return, I will return, don't you ever hang your head.
From the I School of Music and Art, ladies and gentlemen. I School of Music and Art. Syosset, Long Island, come out and see us. We do international travel, band classes, art classes, private lessons, musical evaluations. Come see us one day. Thank you. Have a great New Year.
All right, let's please show your appreciation once again for all our talented singers, musicians, and dancers. All right, before we wrap up, I want to once again thank our partner organizations and our sponsors, Con Edison, Colgate Palmolive, Diageo, Lunar NYC, Macy's, Tidal Tark Agency, and Slow Brew for making this event possible. And thank you for joining us. And on behalf of John Wong and AABDC, we wish you a prosperous year of the rabbit. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy the refreshments, and Happy New Year!